Well, it's the first ever China-Northern Ireland Economic, Trade and Investment Forum organised by Invest Northern Ireland and the Chinese Chamber of Commerce UK. And we've had a proper Northern Irish welcome here. We've had driving rain all day long. But as we heard, an old Chinese proverb, water is money. So if that's the case, we're all going home rich today from Belfast. So who's here? Well, more than 59 Chinese companies, some 56 UK companies, 350 business leaders, entrepreneurs, officials. And we have been speaking to a lot of different companies. We have some big names here, like the sponsors, Bank of China and the EV giant BYD. We had a great chat with Sanyo Bio, a biotech company that you might be hearing a lot of in the future. It has a world-class trillion-level molecule library in Shanghai. And if you don't know what that is, well, don't worry, because quite frankly, I'm not too sure myself either. But what I do know is that they are working on developing new medicines for to help cure some of the world's diseases. And they are potentially interested in expanding facilities worldwide, the possibility of an R&D facility here in Northern Ireland. We also spoke to Thomson Aero Seating, probably the best example of China-Northern Ireland cooperation. They make world-class luxury seating for business and first class, the areas in airplanes, and they work with people, you know, like Virgin Atlantic, Air China, Singapore Airlines. In 2016, they were bought over by a Chinese company, by the state-owned Aviation Industry Corporation of China, AVIC, and its partner CNIC. And now, almost 10 years later, they have an order book of some $1 billion, so that's a real success story. We heard a great speech really from Mr. Feng Wenjian. He's the CEO of Bank of China UK and the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, the Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Here's a little of what he said, and Keith Anderson, the CEO of that company, Thomson Aero Seating. Here's a bit of what they said today.
It is such a pleasure for me to join you here in Belfast, a city where shipyards meet startups, tradition meets transformation, and also, as I discovered earlier today, history meets hospitality. We will help Northern Irish companies seize the tremendous business opportunities offered by China's advanced e-commerce platforms and digital technologies. By leveraging these tools, we aim to help Northern Ireland expand its cross-border trade and digital economy, opening new business channels and turning opportunities into tangible projects.
First of all, business is about relationships. And the Northern Irishman and Northern Irish women are incredible collaborators and incredible teammates. But beyond that, I think we've got two distinct strengths: our intellect and our can-do. Those three elements just power relationships and power partnerships. We're strong partners and we generally deliver. And so that's, in terms of how I would summarise it, that's the essence of who we are in Northern Ireland.
So the aim is pretty clear here. Northern Ireland wants to bring in more Chinese investment, and they want to do that through their tradition, through their history, through their culture, through their hospitality. So let's see how successful that's going to be over the coming years.